Hi, everyone. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day and we are hopping in. So, we are going to be talking about how I, as a functional health coach, really am able to manage my stress in a healthy way. So, I'm just going to talk about seven things that I've really found to really move me in a very healthy, stress-free atmosphere. Because again, I got into this because of the health issues that I had, my inability to handle stress in a very healthy way. So that was really important for me. And again, now I'm running multiple businesses and I'm learning how to juggle everything where again, I'm not overloading myself, but I'm able to get a lot of work done throughout the day. And really, this business that I have is really key on how well I can get my clients to deal with the stress. In itself can be stressful due to the fact that, we live in a very stressful environment. We've learned at a very early age how we need to just, put ourselves through the ringer in order to get somewhere in life and that grind. I'm saying this because, again, I am a type A personality. So I'm a go-getter. I get things done. I sacrifice a lot of things in my life in order to pursue certain things. That's how I was, and that's how I've gotten to where I am, but at a cost. So again, I've always put more on my plate than I can actually handle. And if this is resonating for anyone, you are not the only one out there. So again, we're just going to be going through a few things. Again, when I started this was my first business that I started. I'm a one woman show. Like I do everything. So again, it can get very stressful and you don't want to get overwhelmed. You don't want to make your body sick. And so these are the things that started to really help me move in the right direction. So one of the things I've learned how to do, which has not been easy for me, is delegating tasks. I grew up with the saying that, if you're gonna do it better than anyone else. So don't even bother asking. If you ask someone if they fail, then you just do it yourself because it'll just get done. That's a very unhealthy way to be. That is an unhealthy way to live your life. And so again, learning how to delegate certain tasks so that you have a good quality life instead of a stressful one. Um, really being able to prioritize my time, really being able to map out my day, and knowing what needs to be done, what doesn't need to be done, and going with something that I'm able to like actually physically see for me, that is essential. Like that's key. I'm a planner person, I'm a calendar person, I need that. Again, I'm not saying everyone needs that, but learning how to prioritize what needs to get done, and time management, really, it is. The third one is fueling your body. Now, you can't live the life you want unless you're being well nourished, unless you're getting the minerals, the vitamins, the protein, um, all of the antioxidants that you need. Um, all of those are essential for you to have energy. All of those are essential for you to stay healthy. So that is huge, huge, huge. And I do not like that's one of the main things I do not change on is what I'm eating. Like I've learned I need high protein, high fat in my diet, good fats, good protein, grass-fed, organic. I incorporate lots of fruits and vegetables in my day. I make sure that I'm taking more supplements that my body is not able to get through foods, minerals, multivitamins, like all of these things. Like I prioritize my body, and so I am able to push myself as hard as I am. It's because I'm well nourished. It's because I'm making sure that I'm doing the things that are going to make sure that my body's able to fight off stress. My body's able to fight off infections. Making sure I'm hydrated. Hydration is so, so, so important. And that's something that all of us can easily do in our day. It's really just about, again, mapping it out, preparing either a couple bottles, taking with you, so that you're able to continue. Um, Number four is going to be leaning on my faith. Now, I am talking, I am a Christian, and I would not be where I am today if I did not grab a hold of a revelation of that the Lord is here. He's wanting us to just open up arms and ask for his help. He's here for help. He's here for your therapy. He's here for your laughter. He's here for your joy. Really, my relationship with Jesus has gone to a whole nother level, especially when I got really sick and I had no choice but to cry out to the one true king. And that has been something that has completely changed my personal life, my financial life, my health life. Every aspect has been completely and totally changed. And again, remember, like, he's your counselor. He's going to give you that peace in those really stressful times. Like, even in the times where you shouldn't really feel joy, you're going to feel that because you're pressing into the things of God. Really getting into the Word of God, praying consistently throughout your day, like, really does make a huge difference. So again, like, he's there for you, and he just is willing. He's already there. You just got to meet him where you're at, you know? So, number five is staying off social media and news as much as you can. Obviously, if you do it for your business, then that's another story. But don't just scroll. Don't scroll. It gives you anxiety. It just messes with your head and messes with your thoughts. Um, it's just time that you could be used doing something else, you know? The news, don't even get me started on the news. Like, honestly, a lot of stress has deteriorated because don't know the news, don't want to know the news. I mean, I don't even have cable. So, I mean, it's irrelevant. And you can get the news other ways, but like, I refuse to really listen to it unless I'm doing specific research. Then that's different. Um, and number six is laughing. Always, 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 always making sure that you are filled with laughter. Laughter is the best medicine. In the Word of God, it says to laugh, 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 laugh. These are things that, if they're in the Word of God, they're there for a reason. And again, they're in actual PubMed studies that laughter is one of the best medicines. Again, really, this is just about cultivating a different type of lifestyle. Thank God I go to a church that is filled with the joy, believes in the joy. So every other service, you're just filled with joy. You're laughing, and it's if it wasn't for that, like, those are the things that get me through the tough times. So really finding a way that you can laugh. If you don't know the joy, I would highly suggest doing deep dive into the Word of God. You can look up specific pastors who do believe in that, and you can do your own research. I go to the river West Palm Beach, so I'm actually going to put a link in so you guys can kind of uh, see if it's something that you're interested in. Your life will never be the same again. I'm telling you, the Lord was going to move mightily in your life. But there are other ways for laughter. Good comedy movies, always keeping good company, not being around negative people. Again, like, in my past when I was younger, I loved comedies because I loved laughing. There wasn't a lot to laugh about growing up. I was always stressed, a lot of home issues, but comedies always did it right, always did it right. And so that was a huge key in, like, me even being able to survive that aspect of my life. Um, but yeah, so definitely laughter is very, very huge. The seventh and last one is making relaxing a priority. It's so, so huge. I know we're busy. I know we don't have time, and we say we don't have time. Make the time. Make the time. Even if it's 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes a day. we can all do 5 minutes a day. Go outside, do some grounding, take off your shoes, put them in the grass, go eat lunch outside, get some sun, deep breathing, exercising, meditating on the word. Really, when you start to incorporate this in your daily life, it will make all the difference in the world. Really, it will. Um, so what I'm going to do is I am going to put a few links in here. I have a blog that talks more a little bit of detail in this area. So if you're interested in just, getting into the research deep dive, feel free to click that link. I will have a few different other links in here. So I hope that this has helped you in some type of way. And I hope that something starts to change in you. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.